Hey, it's Nate, Uplifting Others. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, hey, Uplifters. Let's talk about trauma bonding. Bonding is the attachment an abused person feels for their abuser. Relationship with a cycle of abuse and being nice or positive. So it's like a cycle of abuse and then being nice and being sweet. Most of the time after abuse, the abuser reassures love, regret, and tries to make things feel safe. Trauma bonding make victims feel confused about leaving an abusive situation, and they can feel dependent on the abuser. Trauma bonding can be possibly one of the reasons why a lot of times abused people don't want to leave their abuser. Trauma bonding is a way people react to traumatic situations. Our brains have a funny way of adapting to trauma. It really does. Our brains have a funny way of adapting to trauma. It's a way to survive. We don't intentionally try to forget things. When you're in traumatic situations or you have been traumatized, our brain just tries to keep us safe. It's like I said, it's a form of surviving. And we do different things to survive. And sometimes we forget that we were ever abused. Sometimes people just want to look at the good that somebody has done instead of the bad. And then they just continue to be in abusive situations. And it's not their fault. Trauma bonding can happen in any situation. It doesn't matter how long or how short amount of time someone has been abused, it can happen. It's like the abuser makes a point of expressing love to the person they are abusing, and where they act as if the abuse will not happen again after each time it does. It's a cycle. Emotional attachments are common in abusive situations. There's nothing to be ashamed about. Like, it's nothing to feel bad or guilty or be ashamed about, because our brain has a way of coping with trauma. The most common types of abuse that trauma bonding can be a part of is domestic abuse, incest, kidnapping, sexual abuse, cults, elder abuse, human trafficking. You shouldn't judge someone based off what you think you know about them. People handle things differently, especially trauma. Let's get into some signs of trauma bonding. Well, it's signs and symptoms of trauma bonding. An abuse victim covers up or makes excuses to others for an abuser's behavior. An abuse victim lies to friends or family about the abuse. A victim doesn't feel comfortable with or able to leave the abusive situation. An abuse victim thinks the abuse is their fault. If anyone is going through any type of abuse and they feel like they can't get out for whatever reason it is, I pray that you can find the strength to leave. It's never okay for someone to abuse you in any shape or form. And I know it's hard, and you have to really plan out how to escape, pretty much. And by doing that, you have to be safe. You have to really think things through and don't just react on impulse. Like I said, we can't judge someone's situation and think that, oh, well, they're stupid. They should just get out of it. They should just go somewhere. It's so many resources and this and that. That's not always the case for everyone. And we can't talk about what we would do, because if we're not in a situation, then we would never know. We can only say what we can do, but that's not going to help someone that's dealing with abuse. We have to be a safe place for people, but we also have to realize that the things that we say can really make the person feel worse than what they already feel. But thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.